Senator Rob Portman joins us. Nice to see you, sir.
Nice to see you, Greta.
It almost seems to me, listening to Vice President Biden, that he has conceded defeat. Of course, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But that he's already looked.
Gracious of him.
He's also extending the olive branch. Let's work together.
Yeah. Well, listen, he just said the Republicans have been trying to obstruct.
Well, he did say that. That was not exactly a friendly gesture.
We've been passing a lot of legislation in the House. The problem is in the Senate with the administration and with Harry Reid blocking it, we haven't been able to get stuff done. So absolutely, Republicans want to get things done. That's what this election is all about, really, when you think about it. If you're in one of these key states tonight, if you like the status quo and the gridlock, vote for the Democrat. But if you want to see some change and get some things done that will help you and your family, let's try something new. Let's bring Republicans in the Senate. Let's actually get an agenda to the president that's pro-growth, pro-jobs. That's why we're so excited about this election tomorrow.
A lot of people are saying that the president is on the ballot, although he's not on any of the ballots, obviously. But I almost think Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid is, because whether you're a Democrat or not, he has sort of pocket vetoed a lot of legislation. He could have taken some of the Republican passed bills, put them on the floor in the Senate, and because the Senate is Democrat, he would have won them there.
Yeah,
but he wouldn't even do that.
Have a debate in the issues.
Have a debate, yeah.
The Senate historically has been a place for you to debate the big issues, and you win some, you lose some. But that's what we're hired to do, is to take tough votes, and he stopped that. Interestingly, since July last year, there's only been 12 Republican amendments voted on. And even more shocking, there's only been 8 Democrat amendments voted on. So he really has blocked the process.
What's his thinking, do you think?
Well, I think it worked for him in 2010 and 2012 to keep his members from taking tough votes. I think it's going to work this time. I think people have kind of seen through it. And it's true the president has made it very clear his policies are on the ballot, all of them, as he says. But I think you're right. I think it's also the American people saying, we're tired of the gridlock. We want to try to get some things done and provide a little more accountability in Washington. I mean, part of it is to put some guardrails around an administration that keeps trying to go around the Congress with executive orders. And then let's try to work together.
So what happens if the Republicans take the Senate? And I don't know what's going to happen in the next 24 hours. You may lose, for all I know. But in January, what's going to happen if you take the Senate?
Well, I think we begin to move legislation right away.
Like what?
Keystone XL pipeline. Very popular. Why? Because it's probably the biggest infrastructure project in America next year. 20 to 40,000 new jobs.
What happens to Obamacare?
Independent. Let me finish on this one first. Jobs, lower gas prices, energy independence. What's wrong with that? Let's just do it. Obamacare. Look, I don't think he'll sign those. I think he'll vote, with a veto to stop us from doing anything significant on Obamacare. But there are parts of it we can probably change. There's some terrible things in there, including this penalty really on people moving them to part-time work by saying there's a 30-hour work week rather than a 40-hour work week. In other words, if you're hours or less, you aren't covered by Obamacare, and that's pushed a lot of people into part-time work. So we might be able to make some progress on some aspects of it. But I think on energy, on tax reform, on regulatory relief, certainly on expanding exports, there's a chance here to give this economy a shot in the arm and to work with the president on some of these issues, on issues that he should have worked with us before, but didn't. Harry Reid blocked, and let's.
I'm rooting for tax reform. I'm rooting for a tax code that even members of Congress can figure out, so they can do their own taxes and I can do my own. Anyway, Senator, thank you. We'll be watching.
Stop losing the jobs. Bring the money back here.
Thank you, Senator.